make it through. Stroke your cock, stroke your cock. Stroke your cock. Stroke your cock.
Hi everybody, welcome to the stream.
Here's another one that was...
Don't worry about that, that's just a clip from a TV show. I'll get you more of that later. Hi, welcome. I'm gonna try this game out. Called What the Jolf. Oh, it needs to... okay. Yeah, let's see, I heard this game was pretty good. So we'll try it out. I think it could be streamer bait type game, but apparently it's good streamer bait, so that could be fun. Also, I tried a couple things to maybe fix the audio issues I was having with this epic Elgato card, and sadly there's no, I was not able to fix it. So you'll probably hear some epic crackles and skips. Still hosting another channel while streaming? What? That's weird. It's supposed to exit host mode automatically. That's very strange. Well, anyway, if you missed what I was saying, this is, it's a Switch game now, and it's a little streamer bait kind of game, but it could be a good one. Let's see. Hole. Flag. What? What the fuck? Ouch. Yeah. That is what the Jolf game is. Okay. I believe this is the tutorial, so, we're off to an amazing start. Home in 1. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, after all the stuff I've been streaming that's been kind of crazy lately, I felt like it was time for a little silliness. Well, crazy as in, like, either really heavy emotionally or, just really long video games. Good. Very nice. Cool cats. Alright. Is that pineapple? Pineapple and bananas are so funny. Some would say epic. I don't know why I keep using that word tonight. Is this made by the people who made Goose Game? I don't think so, but you're on the right track. Father! Cool. Hello, ball. What are you doing here? The golf lab is closed. Oh. I played a little Phantasy Star online. And I'm gonna be playing more of it at some point soon. Today was a busy day again for me. So I didn't really get a chance to play too much, but it worked. It worked. Wholesome joke. I got it working. Yeah, I got it working. Wait, what did I just do here? Did I just... Huh? Oh, I get it. How many golf jokes can one make in a single game? I guess, clubs. Those are hot dogs. Perfect putt. Okay, this isn't Trials of Mana, is it? Cat puns? Access denied. Ooh. This game is called Jolf. Okay, I see. 2D. What? Excuse me, what? Spider ball? Wow, it's really- I'm like worried it's exhausting its concepts too soon. It's not? Vinny, you say that now. I mean, clearly, if the game is throwing Spider Ball at me in the first 10 minutes... There are 3 levels per hole if you hit the flag on the hub world again. Really? Oh, there's par. Okay. Fail. Someone said don't go for pars, you'll go crazy. Vinny, when do you get the morph ball bombs? Oh, I'm still waiting on those. Someone said, oh god, it's WarioWare Golf all over again. Oh, the blue balls can't touch the... Oh. Red is in. That's pretty... I mean... I'm pretty impressed by this so far, just as a creative exercise more than anything. We'll see if it can sustain itself, or if it insists upon itself. Slime ball. Anyway, I hope you're all doing okay, chat members. Hope you're okay. Thank you for joining. As always, you have 1,000,001 ways to spend your time. And yet, you're here. So I appreciate that. I mean, life is fucking weird and tough for a lot of people. But I hope silly golf games can at least, I don't know, give you a chuckle. Even if it's just me being a chuckle fuck, that's still half of chuckle. Or that's double chuckle. I don't know what I just said. I have no idea, but... I wonder if there's a way to stick to the cat. There's them crackles. So yeah, it's official, chat. Sadly, once again, speaking of cat, I cannot get the Elgato capture device in perfect working condition. Even those who have emailed me to help me. I think Elgato doesn't really want to fix this problem. so it seems like this has been an issue Desert has had and many others, so I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna grab another AverMedia or something. I know I've said it a couple times, but you'll hear the crackles. Even if it's just like little weird skips, you'll hear them. There was one right there. Vinny, have you heard the new Tool album? What year is it? Oh, fuck. Yes, the one from last year. I was not smart enough to comprehend it, but I liked it. I feel like I needed to listen to it more and I didn't give it those proper listens. And there's a chance I'd come back to it one day, but it felt like a Tool album. That's the way I felt about it. It certainly was a damn Tool album. But then again, as I've said plenty of times, Tool is not my favorite band. They are a band I like, so I wasn't losing my shit about it. I just thought it was really well done. And it had good, Vinny, I don't buy the you have to listen to music multiple times to get it thing. Well, no, I think, yeah, no. Yeah, some music you gotta kind of live with a little bit. There's growers, there's showers. I feel like there's a good balance between that. Some bands have songs that are instantly catchy. Fuck. And some take a little while to grow on you. Okay, I'm having some trouble with this part right here. And I like... The thing is, though, with Anima and Lateralis, I feel like those albums instantly kind of clicked with me, whereas Fear Inoculum and 10,000 Days didn't. I had to actually put some effort into them, and even then, there was a couple songs that clicked. I'm gonna try one more time here. This is... I can see why someone said don't go for the bonuses. Vinny, are you gonna check out Bug Fables? Probably not. I've gotten several requests for it. I know it's good. I know people really like it. People want me to check out Xenoblade as well as Bug Fables. And one's 100 hours and one is about 40 hours. So it's a little hard to keep up with stuff like that, you know what I mean? Puppet Boy said it was good, so it must be good. Puppet Boy likes anything Nintendo, and I quite like Puppet Boy, but he's a big Paper Mario nut, and I hear that this game is highly Paper Mario. And so, if Bug Fables is very similar to Nintendo at their best with Paper Mario, I kind of figured Arlo would really like it. And I think, that's good that he likes it, though. Didn't he, like, give it a perfect score or something? For whatever that means to anyone? It's encouraging. 7 out of 7. Good for Arlo. I'm glad he got a Paper Mario type game that he could really enjoy. Ah! Vinny, are you gonna check out Minecraft Diablo? Maybe. I thought about it a couple times, and Babby's first Diablo could be kind of fun. Yes. But I haven't, I have not a whole lot of interest in it, truth be told. It looks neat. Yes, I can't wait for it to delete my entire hard drive. I'm gonna do one full set of levels, like, all the way, 100%, so we can unlock that bonus stuff. Whoa, what the hell's going on here? I like how these extra levels are very different. They're extremely creative. So, yeah, I like hack and slash games. So there's a chance I would enjoy Minecraft Diablo. But I'm gonna try to play Phantasy Star online at the for a little bit and see how much I like that. So far, the little I played of it, mainly just tutorial, just to get used to it and, like, build my character. I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. I remember enjoying Phantasy Star Online, and I'm surprised I got it to work, but I got it to work. So, I'm gonna see. Maybe I'll like that game, I don't know, but, it's got more of an action RPG, almost like Trials of Mana, actually, in some ways. Like, but, like, a little bit tighter, combat-wise. And that's kinda cool. How laggy was the lobby? Oh, I didn't get to any of the online stuff. I just did the tutorial offline shit. So, I will let you know tomorrow, my friends. Phantasy Star Offline. That, and I'm also really enjoying Terraria still, so I'm... You know, there's like a lot of games that I'm still playing, and I'm fine with that. And I maybe ordered Xenoblade Chronicles, maybe. I'm not gonna say I did, or I didn't, because then that would incite chat into a fervor, right? But I'll tell you what, I might want to give it a shot. On my own. Daddy's Jizzies in chat just did green text. Playing Xenoblade instead of Persona. Vinny, why not play Persona 5? You get to have sex with your high school teacher in the game. I wish you could see how disappointed I am in you. You know, I had such high hopes for you. I really did. I was thinking back from the, you know, the good old days when I called out your name the first time and we all had a good laugh. I was like, you know, this chat member could be really... could be like a cool chat member. Sorry, chat member. I unlocked a plant. I guess that's cool. What do I do with this plant now? I guess go there? Oh, no. Nothing. Oh, good. Vinny played Disco Elysium. Wait, are you saying I should play other games instead of the game that I bought? Oh. Oh, cool. Vinny played chess. I have, in the past. Vinny, did you see the rumor about the apparently massive Sega announcement? I hear that it will make waves in the industry, is what I've heard. I don't know what they're doing. Apparently it's not like a Dreamcast 2 kind of situation. I like this level. Vinny, do you even care? I care if it's Skies of Arcadia 2, or a remake of Skies of Arcadia. That's when I care. And yes, as someone who plays lots of video games... Why is chat spicy tonight? I'm not, like, trying to be spicy with you all. I just want to, like, have conversations and play some games. But, yeah, I give a shit in the sense that if it's a big industry announcement, and they're doing something interesting with, like, VR or some weird technology, I definitely care. Like, I want to see what that is. Vinny, we're spicy because you made us watch Dota? What? What do you mean? I didn't make you watch anything. Who's playing Dota? Oh, that was the host. I didn't tell you specifically to watch Dota, though. That was on you, chat member. That's good. But yeah, from Sega, the thing I would want most is Phantasy Star Online 3. Or, no, I would really love Skies of Arcadia. Either a sequel, or, you know, a remake. That's very, very, very exciting to me if that were to happen. And there were some hints about that too, but there's no confirmation. I think Desert mentioned there was, one of the developers tweeted about something. So, I'm not trying to get my hopes up and get my hype going, but I definitely had some interest in following the news with Sega for that reason specifically. Stop. Someone said I'm a little sick of the word remake now. It's buckle up, lad, because we're gonna be getting a lot more remakes over the next couple years. They make money. Cowabunga is what I would say about that. Vinny, will you replay Half-Life Alyx now that it has beer physics? Nary, go away. I saw those beer physics, by the way. They look amazing. The vodka physics and the liquor physics are fucking amazing in Half-Life Alyx now. That said... Nice Flappy Bird. That said, when I do the next Half-Life Alyx mod showcase, I'll definitely be, checking that out. It's a little Mayro-esque. Oh. Ah! Golf. Right? Golf? Here it is, everybody. Golf. Did you guys ever hear, this particular thing?
Ah! Here's another one that was cruelly stolen from me. Now sung in every schoolyard across the land. But this is the original.
Stroke your cock, hurry, make it cream. Merrily, life could use more cream.
What I love about it is you wouldn't expect it to rhyme cream with cream.
It's a good TV show. think you would enjoy it, chat. If you haven't checked it out, that clip should give you all the context you need. What we do in the shadows, very good. Nondescript, platformer person. Legally distinct Mario-esque music. Sorry, Jump Plumber. Italian Plumber Jumpman music. Definitely not anything to do with Arios or Ouijis of any kind. Mario Maker 2 comes early tonight. Come on. Golf Note 1, golf is really boring. Maybe we can fix it. Mini golf is alright. And Mario Golf is alright. Those are the golfs that I like. These are the golfs I like. These are the golfs I like. Yeah, we're like kind of overdue for a Mario Golf game. We had one on the 3DS that was pretty good. And I liked that game. But I feel like now... We've done Mario Tennis. We've done Mario Party. We haven't done Mario Strikers in a while, but I think it's time for a Mario Golf. Angry Birds. Those games sell pretty well, right? Mario Golf? Vinny, I know the Switch is often criticized for being a port machine, but honestly, now that we're 3 years in, I'm ready to just embrace having ports or remakes on the Switch. Especially in lieu of the underwhelming Nintendo Online. Thoughts? I don't know if I'm, like, embracing the remakes necessarily. I think it's nice to have them if they're well done, like Wind Waker HD was. If there's a Mario 64 remake, I'd be really interested to see what kind of stuff they do with that. I would prefer, like, there's a rumor that Pikmin 3 is going to be coming to the Switch. I know a lot of people didn't have a Wii U, and many people skipped that generation, but for someone that played Pikmin 3, I kind of just want Pikmin 4. I don't want a remake of Pikmin 3. So I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with remakes if they're priced, you know, reasonably, and there's like a decent amount of work put into them. $60 ports can really sometimes be annoying as fuck. Tropical Freeze is a great game. Danky, you know, Danky Kang country. But I will say that that $60 price tag kept a lot of people I know away from it. How much was Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Wii, chat? That wasn't 60, was it? Was that 40? Not 50, I mean 60. Wii games were 50 at most. It was 3 games, so $50 wasn't so bad. Well, it was 3 games, and then they added Wii controls to them, which, for better or worse, I thought Metroid Prime actually did Wii controls pretty well. But I think the right price point is important for remakes, and sadly Nintendo has us by the balls. And the real problem I have with that is that a lot of people just buy the stuff anyway, myself included. And I am willing to, I'm willing to say that I'm not exactly proud of that fact. But if they released Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Switch, and it was $50 again, yeah, I'd buy it. I mean, it is 3 games. But I'd also need to see some, like, what do you got in terms of bonus stuff? You got gyro aiming? Do you have, like, any bonus features? Maybe some online multiplayer for Metroid Prime 2, which wouldn't happen. So I'm open to remakes for sure. I like revisiting. Majora's Mask 3D, even though it had some problems, looked nice. Ocarina of Time 3D looked nice and played pretty well, and I was happy to have them. Also, on a final note about remakes, N64 games are, and PS1 games, I feel, are like the sweet spot for remakes. More so than, like, GameCube and, Wii and beyond. Because N64 looks like a wet fart most of the time. Whereas if you upscale Metroid Prime, it still looks pretty good. The GameCube was not the most powerful system, but it had some really nice-looking games on it. Look at Mario Galaxy. Galaxy held up visually. Has a strong art direction. Just a fantastic-looking game to this day. So, that's the Wii. Sorry, not GameCube. I get confused because the Wii is 2 GameCubes duct taped together. Sunshine. Sunshine still looks pretty great. Some textures are ass. And when I played it, when I streamed it, I downloaded a texture pack that was amazing. And everything looked great. So I could see that getting a pretty good remake, but at $60 is a little tight. I wouldn't do that. Don't do that, Nintendo. Please don't make me spend $60 on Mario Sunshine. They would. I know they would. You know, we're really quick to forgive Nintendo because they make a lot of great games. And because the Switch has been a relatively successful and fun console. And they're good with refunds, you know, blah blah blah. They're pretty good with customer service. But Nintendo really likes your money. They love your money, especially for stuff that you purchased like 4 or 5 times. So one cannot ignore that. Speaking of Mario Galaxy. What else was I gonna say? There was another thing that wasn't related to remakes that I wanted to mention. Shit. It's gone. Damn. Space! Oh, Command & Conquer, even though this is remake related, but I saw some... It's coming out soon. I took a look at, like, the video. It looks good! Lot of bonus features. They pretty much are including all of the levels, plus some bonus ones. Online multiplayer, matchmaking, etc., etc. It looks pretty alright. Is it a remake or a remaster? I believe it's a remaster. Workshop support for the Steam version. Yeah, I'm probably gonna check that out. I might stream a little bit of it, but I don't know. I'm a huge Command and Conquer fan from back in the day, and I'd like to play it again. It doesn't look like the hack job that Blizzard did with Warcraft 3. Now, I'm gonna reserve my judgment until the game comes out, because I've been burned before. But I was actually kind of shocked at how good it looked. Vinny, Nod or GDI? I played both. Nod's more fun because they have the obelisks, but GDI has cool tanks. They got the big-ass tanks. Oh, this is so cool. This game is just silly. I love it. Command & Conquer Renegades? I know, so great. So fucking great. There's a fan-made remake of that. It's pretty dead. That's a shame. That was awesome. What about the mobile Command & Conquer game? Oh, we don't talk about that in this house. Yeah, we put the pepper on it in this house, and we don't talk about Command & Conquer Mobile. There's also a trailer for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. We have a release date. It's August, which is a little far from now, but... it's happening. Online multiplayer, which means no need for Game Boy Advance. What? There's some new bosses, items, there's like cosmetics, there's... In the trailer, they advertised new voices. And I'm just thinking about Trials of Mana, and I'm like, don't advertise that. Like, they're adding voice acting to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. It's like, that does not need to be advertised. That game already had voice acting in it? Did it? It didn't. Okay. Vinny, there was a Rick and Morty reference? Where? Just now? I didn't get it. I didn't see. What was it? Was Pickle Rick? Vinny, you missed it. I was looking at the chat. What was the reference? Was it a pickle? Floating headman? Oh, show me what you got! That, okay. Fantastic. That's lovely. Vinny, I like how you immediately thought of Pickle Rick. All of my Rick and Morty memories have been overwritten by that one thing. Because every time I would go into a store, it would be Pickle Rick merchandise, and Pickle Ree, and I want my Szechuan sauce, and so the rest of... Even though I've still continued to enjoy the show on a much more, kind of restrained level, I can't help but think about the funniest shit I've ever seen, and how it was a dude that turned himself into a pickle. So yeah, that's kind of my first thing now. The Pickle Ree thing was staged, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was all japes. But boy, Crystal Chronicles was a great game. I think that's a perfect game for Square to be revisiting. Even, you know, if it's minimal extra stuff and some questionable voice acting. The fact that that game was so incredibly restrictive in terms of the way you had to play it, both in single player, with, you know, you needed, like, a Moogle to carry around the bucket, and you needed a Game Boy Advance to play that fucking game. And you needed link cables, and the Game Boys had to have batteries or be plugged in. It was a very difficult game to find people to play, and that's why I've never completed it, because we would always start new games, we would, you know, get maybe like halfway through the game, and then like my friends would come over again 6 months later, and it's like, where were we? How do you play this game? I don't know, let's just start over. So then we would start over again, and then that would turn into another 6 months later, where were we? And that's the same fucking thing that happened with Four Swords, which is another great game that could come to the Switch from Nintendo. Just, you know, get rid of that compatibility from the Game Boy. It was so gimmicky. You could just have a little screen pop up. You know, they could easily port that over, and since it would be online multiplayer, you can have everyone have their own screen. It would be so... I don't know if it would be easy necessarily, but it would work. It would definitely work. I mean, they did Four Swords on the 3DS, and it was good. So shit like that, stuff that's difficult to find, stuff that's difficult to play, stuff that maybe didn't do so well the first time around, I think stuff like that is great to bring back. Oop. Nope. But they're gonna go for stuff that sold better originally. Well, the Switch is also a machine that prints money, which is why they're porting over so much of the Wii U library. I think it's important to note that a lot of people, like, indie games sell really, really well on the Switch. So if they see a way to make a couple bucks, they'll do it. I am actually kind of fucking dumbfounded that Metroid Prime Trilogy had not come to the Switch yet. Has not. We don't know if it is. There's only rumors. There's also other rumors. I mean, this is all rumored speculation, so don't take this at face value, but there's been a rumor for a while that there's a new 2D Metroid being developed for the Switch. I would love that. I thought Samus Returns was pretty good return to form, and if they just leaned into that kind of style, it would look really nice. Tropical Freeze looks great. They could do a great job with the Wii. Or with the Wii. Wow, I called the Switch the Wii. They could do a great job, visually at the very least, making a 2D Metroid on the Switch. You know what would be cool? A Metroid game that takes place after Metroid Fusion. Wow. They should do Metroid Picard. Shut the fuck up! Oh wait, they did. It's called Other M. You know, where the main character, who we all know and love, is humiliated for the entire run of the fucking thing. And just, like, made into a weak, pathetic person. Because the writers don't know any better, or they know too well for their own good and try to do a thing. I like when Other M took one of the best characters in video game history and just, like, removed all of her agency. Oh, I don't like to think about it. How embarrassing. This is an awesome level. Whoa! I always viewed Samus, I mean, I know it's clearly the influence from the first Alien movie, and Aliens is very evident in the Metroid series. Series, not serious. That shit is highly evident, but I always viewed Samus as kind of a Ripley from Alien 1. Ripley doesn't say a whole lot in that movie, and she also has to become the hero, and then she becomes, by the end of it, she does what she has to do to find a way to defeat the alien. And Samus doesn't say a whole lot, but you're able to kind of project your own feelings, and like, you know, you put yourself in her shoes. And it works both ways. And then by the time you hit Alien 2, Sigourney Weaver has to come to terms with the fact that she, you know, went through this horrible thing in Alien, and then, she becomes a kind of a badass and confident, and it's great. But in Metroid, it's kind of similar across the series. But I guess Samus always starts kind of like a badass. Well, that's not true, because in the beginning, Samus is underpowered. You only have like a little pea shooter, and then you gain more equipment as you go on. And you get more powerful. Until Other M, which she's just not using her stuff because the dude told her not to. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I got onto him. I didn't even have coffee today. I don't know why I'm so hyper. Sorry, everybody. Just want some more Metroid. That's all. I can't wait for more. Hey, robots, please. Can't do that. What am I missing? You need one crowned flag to open this door. Okay. The fuck is this? Really? Oh, that's spicy! Game, what the fuck are you doing? Was there any context to that? Or is it just there cause word? That's an old meme, too. Oh, this is a coffee pot. I see. I get it. Let's see what they're doing. Yeah, it's coffee. You get it. Yeah. I see. I see. The meme is not that old. I feel like I've lived 1,000 lifetimes on the internet, and I don't know when things happened. Sports. perfect form. Fuck. No, why not? Let's... Wait, this is not the same one? It seems like the same stuff. Maybe there's more after that. Did I not do it? I don't... What did I do? I don't know. That was the same one. I chose the wrong one. Okay, because my... Okay. Yep. Good. Yep. Good. Yep. Tight. There's a new VR headset announcement from HP. $600. Well, it's still better than the Index in terms of price, but it's got the highest resolution. Well, it's got a really good resolution for a VR headset. But the refresh rate is 90 as opposed to 144 on the Index. Valve worked with them on it. Yeah, I've heard that too. Mixed reality is dog shit. Is it? It's got the same speakers as the Index, the away from ear type. Yeah, it seemed... I don't know. I mean, I'm obviously not going to get it or anything, but that resolution on the screens definitely seemed interesting to me. Pretty substantial increase. Vinny, mixed reality isn't dog shit. Please retract. I was reading a chat member. I've never used mixed reality. Fuck. I hit go back instead of restart. It was defaulted to go back. There we go. But yeah, I can see. I'm glad that the VR headset. I know there are people here who like just abjectly do not like VR, and many of you don't have it and don't have any interest or care about it. But I'll say I'm happy that the headsets on the market are becoming a little bit more varied, and there's like mid to high tier pricing, and they're still working on improving the resolutions and different technology. And hand tracking, etc., 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 because it's going to drive the industry forward, even if it's not the most popular form of gaming. I ended up taking a pretty big liking to it, so I'm happy to see like such a big resolution increase for a pretty affordable headset. And I'm hoping that in a couple years that becomes more. We get more of that. Vinny, it's all high price for most of us, to be honest. I know. Trust me, 1,000 for me for the Index was no small price to pay. That was... I had to, like, really think, like, okay, do I want to do this? It's a Half-Life game. Do I really want to do this? And then I thought about it, I was like, it's a Half-Life game. It's been worth it, though. I've got no regrets about VR. I've been enjoying it. Though, I think in the next 5 years, we'll see some headsets that are down to like 300. That'll be, like, decent quality. So. Those will be good days when that happens, and then more people can see if they like it or not. Vinny, if real golf was like this, would you play it? Yes. This is not golf, though. This reminds me of Twilight Princess. Oh no, Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword had the bowling. The bomb bowling. Cowboy hat bowling? I don't get the joke. There's obviously a joke here, and I don't get it. Sure. I like this. This game has ended up being a good game to stream. Vinny, it was a Lebowski reference. Oh, the rug really ties the whole room together. I get it. I forgot Lebowski and his friends, Steve Buscemi. What's the other guy's name? What's the guy's name? The actor. It's the Jesus guy. He plays a guy named Jesus. There's John Goodman, who is a good actor. John Turturro, who isn't really his friend. Bill Murray's not in that movie, right? That's Kingpin Bill Murray's in. Thinking about all the most prominent bowling movies of our time, and it was really weird how Kingpin and Lebowski came out around the same time, even though Lebowski isn't solely about bowling. I can't think of many other prominent bowling examples in film, aside from maybe a quick scene or two. The Jesus has his own movie. Was that a fairly recent... Did Coen Brothers do that? It was awful. It was bad. Okay. It was recent, and it wasn't Coen Brothers. Pinball. I think. I never thought I would say this, but I actually miss bowling. And knowing that I can't go bowling, which I didn't do anyway, but it's like, I'm nostalgic for bowling. I used to really enjoy going bowling. You may not know this about me, chat, but I was, on the bowling team for about 5 years of my life. Did you know that? I was a kid. I was like, you know, to like 8th, or, yeah, about 8th grade, I stopped. So I actually, there you go. It wasn't like an older person thing. But I'd very much like to go bowling again. God, this game is so fucking weird. Vinny, what was your average? Move on, next question. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't anything great. I don't remember it, but it wasn't anything good. You know what they say. Where's my achievement? I want an achievement for doing this menial task over a dozen times. No Chivo. Nothing new to report. Golf is still boring. I'm convinced that people just like driving around in the carts. Again, the mini golf I've always enjoyed, but I think that's a big part of it. Vinny, it's an excuse to day drink. All right. Golf Note 42, breakthrough, everything is golf. Yep. Is there a game called Epic Golf? Because I feel like someone should make that game. Don't make the game, please. Someone probably made that for a mobile platform. Oh god, it's super hot. Super Golf. There's a fucking mode in Cooking Simulator now that is fucking super hot. So, Super Hot just has a cameo everywhere. That's fantastic. putt. Okay, super putt. Okay. That is fucking fantastic. It works as expected. Oh. Yeah, Super Hot VR might be one of the top games I played on that on Steam VR. Easily. I would maybe even say it's like my second favorite so far. H3 is growing on me though. I just suck at it, but I can really appreciate what it does. Shit. Ooh. Yes, horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades is the game I'm referring to. We just call it H3 for short, because it's easier than saying hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. VR chat grew on me too, even though there's, like, it's still in its infancy in terms of the programming language. It's not like, I wouldn't really count it in the same category as, like, Half-Life Alyx and Super Hot. It's more of a VR application, in my mind. Whew. Super nut. Ah! Don't know why I became the king from Zelda. Oh. Yeah. Sick. Vinny, do you remember when you called this game just streamer bait? Kappa. Well, I appreciate the Kappa. I think I was wrong. It's Portal. It's fucking Portal. Someone in chat said it's gonna be Portal soon, isn't it? It's Portal. Mental. There will be cakes. The cakes will be lying. No way around that, chat. Potato. Yep, there's the meme. Golf Note 54, we're so close we can't stop now. Someone said, at this rate, I'm expecting to find something like Skyrim. So... What the fuck is going on? Vinny, how do you feel that you are as old as the Mario franchise now? I was when I was born, too. This isn't a new development. That's not how age works. That said, I believe Super Mario came out... first of all, Jumpman was in Donkey Kong. And I believe there was even earlier Mario Origins than that, but, the Mario Brothers arcade... I am as old as Mario Brothers coming out on the NES in North America. But Super Mario Brothers was in the arcade and also in Japan before 1985. I'm sorry to ruin your bit. It was a good bit, and I'm sorry to ruin it. So what was the first appearance of Mario? Was it... It wasn't Donkey Kong, was it? It was, was it... Donkey Kong. Oh, it was Donkey Kong, and then after that, they did the Mario Brothers game. Vinny, do you recite your jokes pre-stream or practice them to yourself in the mirror so you can tell if they are funny or not? Me prepare. No, there's no real, like, bits. Most of the bits that happen are like, you know, spur of the moment. Wait, do I need crowns on all of these? Oh wait, no I don't. How much do you pay your writers? I don't pay myself. If I think of something throughout the day that I think the stream might like, I might sometimes say it, but I like to mostly just not think, and then sometimes I think a little bit when I'm streaming. Also, my litmus test of whether or not something is funny, I have to rely on my own judgment, which is sometimes very shoddy. Pachinko. So... I guess I just kind of think that most of my stuff isn't funny, and if someone laughs in chat, and they post a super cool, like, epic emote, then I think I'm on the right track. But even then, sometimes people post pity emotes. Golf note number 69, people must know the whole truth. It's good, I get that. If you were a comedian, you'd probably be an impressions guy. I don't know if the impressions guys are doing a whole lot of business these days, though. Because it seems like there was a market for the impressions guys in the 80s and before that, and then maybe Dana Carvey in the 90s. And I'm a big Dana Carvey fan. I've always admired him because I like his impressions and his bits. Vinny, you can bring it back. What if I don't want to stand up, though? I kind of like sitting here and talking into a microphone and not being seen. It's fun. What? How about I just do disaster comedy a la Joe Piscopo? Plane comes down, 100 miles an hour. That's a very slow plane, never mind. Millions dead, okay? Millions dead. Alright, thanks, Joe Piscopo, though. I'm having so much fun laughing at your cool jokes. Like, you can do comedy. You can do comedy about lots of different things, but then you can be Joe Piscopo. And you can just, like, talk about how people die in a plane crash. That seems to be his bits. And he does it in a way that, like, the way he did it in that poker game— listen, I don't know his stand-up comedy. I have no idea what kind of material he has usually. But in my reckoning— it's about delivery. Also, if I were to dock my console right now, you wouldn't be able to see this chat, so I'm just gonna do this for your benefit. It's cool, though. I like the concept. I mean, there is gyro control on the controller. I'm not sure why that wasn't activated. Vinny, how do you read this fast-flowing chat? I am able to read every message at all times. That's one thing that people compliment me on sometimes. They're like, Vin, I don't know how you keep up with the chat. And the answer is I don't. I just look over every now and then. And whatever message I see randomly that seems good, I read. The neural link has been down for some years, I'm sorry to say. I'm waiting for, a T97 upgrade for the neural link that I had, where the the chat is broadcast directly into my brainstem. So one day I'm hoping I'll get that back. Golf Note 72, someday we will all laugh at this. Someone said I'm mainly blown away by how fast you can read. Don't know if that was sarcastic. I can read a very simple line of text that's like not a giant paragraph pretty easily, but most people can. He took speed reading class in English college. You know what? I'll give myself one compliment, which is that I'm good at having my eyes follow a message from the bottom of the chat to the top. So I can kind of read a message as it scrolls up at light speed. That might be my one skill in life. That's all I got. Just a funny little golf game, huh? Oh shit, gravity. This game, has not run out of gimmicks yet, chat. I don't know how. It's still going. Speed. Speed. It's like Radiohead plus Spin. Yeah, there's some Radiohead-esque chords. Like chord changes. And a McCartney-esque bass line now. I like this song. The moon is right. The moon. The moon is. Elijah Wood's now on Cameo. I don't know what made me think of that. He's like, hello, my friends. I am here. The Elijah Wood. On Cameo now. I can say the things you want me to say for your friends, your loved ones, or yourselves. Mr. Woods, can you please just say the word maybe? $225 bucks, by the way. There's something kind of unsettling about Cameo, which is that, like, you have a variety of celebrities offering just, you know, random lines or whatever, but the price tag is, like, right next to their name. So it's, like, kind of a weird way to determine a celebrity's popularity. Like, you're putting a price tag on a human. Like, Elijah's $225. Sean Astin is, like, $275. Which I thought was a little weird, but... Alright, and then Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall, who I think is very good, and I like Kids in the Hall quite a bit. It's a good, comedy show for anyone that didn't know, from Canada. He was $40. It's like a little bit of a discount. I'm available for 5 cents, if you need me. If you need me, I will personalize... No, I'm good. Yeah, it's just a really strange thing to watch. Is this a Meat Boy reference? The music is kind of cool. Vinny, expect a lot of Speen requests. Well, that's easy. There's probably a clip of me saying it without any background noise. You just take that. Shit. I had it for a second, too. Meaty. I finished that YMS series finally. Like, I watched most of the video yesterday, but I finished it on, Kimba versus the Lion King. I can't believe how thoroughly he fucking destroyed that argument over 2 hours. It blew my mind. Also, that show, for those that don't know, there's claims that, the Lion King movie ripped off a cartoon and a manga in Japan called Kimba. And if you watch YMS's video, he goes into full detail about how different they actually are. And he's not really even defending Disney, because he calls them a soulless corporation plenty of times. But it seems like people are very quick to jump on the bandwagon because they read a couple, like, words in an article, or they see, like, a quick comparison video, which is very, very hand-picked. Anyway, the point is, this show is about, like, a little, lion cub named Kimba. Sound like Simba? Yes, it does. Well, I believe the Swahili word for lion is Kimba, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was what it was. So there's that. And the show itself... The show itself... Vinny, it's Simba? Vinny, you meant Simba. Yes, I did. Simba. So what I wanted to say was, learning about the Kimba show was really fucking bizarre, because in the show, Kimba... Oh, this is cool. Little Metal Gear action. In the show, Kimba, the lion cub, keeps his father's dead corpse, like, in his home. And, like, drags it around and uses it, and there's, like, a lot of really weird plot lines where they bring the corpse around. Like... And it's just, it never rots. It's just like a, it's like a pelt. That's what it's supposed to be. But it's really fucking bizarre, and they've kept that aspect of Kimba throughout most of the series, like, from the 60s to the 89 reboot and on. As if it was some, like, vital element, and it's just fucking disturbing, and it's a kid's show. Just, I don't know, man. I think I'm not sure what the lesson there is supposed to be. Maybe ancestry and not forgetting your roots, but it just comes across as really fucking morbid. It's like his blanket, yeah, and it's like his security and safety blanket, too. Like, he sleeps in it, and Adam raised the point, like, at one point you see in the cartoon, he hides under it, and like, he's, like, in the ass of the corpse. Now, it's very simple animation. But it's still really fucking disturbing. Kamen Rider has tons of deaths. Japan's kids shows are definitely more mature. Kamen Rider has tons of deaths. Well, this was in the 60s. So this is like a really early... There's a lot of other stuff. I'd recommend watching his review. It was fascinating. It was a topic I had no idea about. Had no interest in. Wasn't even sure I wanted to, like... It's not Kamen Rider. I pronounced it wrong. I've only ever read it. I don't know. Kamen Rider? Whatever. But I had no interest in this topic, but I figured, well, I like his videos. I liked his video about the Old Boy movie. I want to see what this is all about. And so I clicked it, I watched it for like 5 minutes, and I was hooked. And I was just shocked at how deep this conspiracy went. And how it's almost like a tale about misinformation and not doing the proper research on a topic, as much as it is about a funny little lion and the big Disney overlords trying to steal the funny little lion's identity. Someone said it literally is the same premise. Have you watched the video? Do you know what it is? There's 3,000 minutes of Kimba. I'm gonna actually do this now. And there's 90 minutes of Lion King, and it's a show based on the jungle in Africa. And so there's animals that are commonly found, there's lots of tropes, and all the stuff, the parallels between, like, the villains and the other characters, the supporting characters, are very surface level, but they frame it as if it's, like, the exact same thing. But they're picking from, like, you know, 50 episodes from the 60s, and then another 50 from the 80s, and it's all, like, done to seem like things are more important and vital to the story than they are. Long story short, it's really interesting. Watch the video. Turns out there was also a comic in the 20s called Simba, about a lion, and apparently that is, like, almost exactly the same kind of shit, too. It's all the same common tropes. So who stole from who? It's like, it's the wormhole. Sorry, the rabbit hole goes very deep, not the wormhole. Also, this is another game. I played this game, I think. Oh, this is like Mario Odyssey. And Nabi? Most of the screenshots that are similar to Lion King are from a Kimba remake that was released after the Lion King. That's true. Hang on a second. Both of them are about getting over the death of your father. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty universal concept. Luke Skywalker goes through something like that later on. I mean... Listen, I'm not gonna... I don't care. I've never seen Kimba. I don't even care about Disney. I don't like Disney. I'm not gonna defend it. However, I would really, really, really recommend watching the video if you're gonna cling to arguments about Kimba versus The Lion King, because it's very, very well researched, and while there are many similarities, I think it's very interesting, and you'll learn that maybe a lot of it was based on common tropes. Oh. And a lot of it was also very coincidental. But it's like, you know, what do you do with a concept where you have a main character as a lion in Africa? And it turns out the comic in the 20s did a lot of these concepts too. So, it just seems to be a very similar thing across the board. Someone said The Lion King was more closely based off of Hamlet. Mm-hmm. We talked about that yesterday. And Disney openly admitted that too. They were very... They were very specific about that. Jeez. Again, not really a Disney fan. The last thing I would spend my time doing is defending Disney, but I thought it was a lot of interesting stuff was in that video that I wanted to bring to the stream because, you know, when you're live for 4 hours a night, you gotta talk about something. To put it bluntly. Oh, I can do it from down- Oh, okay, I thought I had to get it from the top. Tell me the joke, Joe Piscopo. What is orange and sounds like a parrot? Door hinge. A carrot. Oh. Yo, what the hell? Oh, yo! This is golf, everybody. Oh. There we go. Speaking of Guitar Hero, I watched someone's video about Beatles Rock Band. Don't remember whose channel it was or why I watched it, but I was talking about, like, how, you know, they loved the game. Some criticisms, but mostly just, like, a lot of analysis and love for it. And, how they were a little upset that the game never really got the same amount of support that other Rock Band titles got. Like, it got a couple albums, got a couple extra songs, but mostly there's, like, a lot of the discography that was missing. But also, I'm voice cracking all over the place today. But I really liked Beatles Rock Band. I thought it was pretty great. It's one of the few Rock Band games. I think I have Guitar Hero 1. Right? I got that pretty much the day it came out for some reason. I don't remember why specifically, but I got it. I enjoyed it. I brought it over a friend's house, and everyone was, like, enamored by it. And they fucking loved it. And I was like, I felt like the star of that hangout. Because I was, like, new to this particular group. and I didn't really know very many people, and I brought Guitar Hero, and suddenly I was like everyone's best friend, and that was cool. And then no one gave a fuck after that, which is fine. So thanks, Guitar Hero. I was the Guitar Hero. With the clown. I was the clown too. I was a jukebox hero. With stars in my eyes. Oh, that one. Oh, fuck. That one. What? Japes! Japes! Oh, I need 6 crowns for that. So, I don't think I bought another Guitar Hero game. I didn't buy Guitar Hero 2 or 3. And then... I think my next... was... I got Beatles Rock Band and whatever Guitar Hero game was out at the time because I needed to get the kit and it came with the game. So I didn't get the Ringo kit, the drum kit, or the fake Rickenbacker guitars. And many a good night. I had a lot of good times with Beatles Rock Band and whatever Rock Band, maybe it was 2. So I really enjoyed that. More recently was Guitarsmith, where you actually use your real guitar. I still have that. I just didn't like the latency. Like, I have an interface, but it wants me to use that shitty little thing that it comes with. And it was just... Vinny Rock... It was called Rocksmith? Oh. I feel like an old... But yeah, it's Rocksmith. Vinny, you can switch it to your own input now? Someone emailed me and they sent what looked to be a rather complicated fix for that. But if it's native, that's fantastic. I gotta check that out. Because I was getting some really shitty, like, latency, and I couldn't stream the game and not have my guitar delayed. Or all the songs claimed, and my life belonged to... you know, Latin auteur. What? But yeah, I've been kind of itching to play Rocksmith again just because it's good practice. And, it also... some good songs on there, but I also would probably have to spend like another $100 to get all the songs I want. Vinny, mod them in. Vinny, Clone Hero? Can I use my own... can I use a real guitar for Clone Hero, or...? Vinny, can you use Red Vox songs? The way you wrote that was confusing. People would have to mod them in. I don't even remember how to play my own songs, chat. Clone Hero is fine, is free, but you need a Guitar Hero guitar. No, I want to use a real guitar, I don't want to use the plastic one. please. Okay. Fuck. Crown the Guitar Hero level? Sure. I'm just gonna play this another, like, 10 minutes. I wanna get the crowns needed to open that world. Oh, car?! Car?! What the fuck? Jenkins, how do we add difficulty to this level? I don't know. I don't actually get paid a whole lot. I don't want to make any creative decisions. We should consult Nobunga. Of course! Of course! I was on my way there. I think this game might... I don't think this has anything to do with penis music, chat, even though it's like cock noises. Yeah, no, I don't buy that failure. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Nope. Wayne's World. No way! Denied? Good. Because I hit the wrong one. I definitely hit the wrong one for a second. John, who are the goblins? The goblin? Vinny, keep going. You're close to beating the game. Really? How many minutes? 20? Monkey ball speedrun time. Oh, this is an easy world too, 100%. A lot of replay value in this game if you want to get all the little doodads and stuff. What? I don't know what those percentages mean, though. Percent that the world is cleared? Game completion, all crowns and whatnot? Okay. I don't know if I'm almost done with this. I mean, how many more worlds are there? Like 3? The way chat member framed it, I thought I was like 20 minutes or 10 minutes away. Then never mind. I forgot how long the last 3 areas are. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind. I can come back to this for a short segment at some point. Honky dory. Yeah, this will be the last level I do. What the fuck? Okay. Someone said Bowie's best album, Hunky Dory. I almost agree. If Station to Station wasn't a thing, I might. And Low, I might agree with that. Just want to go back and see all the stuff I unlocked. God damn it! Oh! Thoughts on Man Who Sold the World. I think it's a great album. Big fan of Savior Machine. All the Madmen. Obviously Man Who Sold the World. Width of a Circle. It's hard to choose. Vinny, use the portals. Oh. Yeah, this will not be a 100% completion game. But I could see myself coming back to this if I need, like, something to kill. Some time to kill for 20 minutes. $43... 50%. Oh, I see. You get some unlocks. Something to kill! Yeah, that was a... Yes. Incorrect. It seems I unlock money? Oh wait, no, this is just a path. A hidden path or something. But yeah, we'll get some more. This is a really great game. I am actually shocked at how much I ended up liking this. There's a party mode. Show to a friend. Oh, like, it's the beginning of the game. That's a smart game mode, I guess. Party mode is, you know, multiplayer. Daily challenge. Fuck. It counts your total moves. Ah, no. How the fuck do you do this in, like, 17 moves? This almost reminds me of Gorillas. Don't get lost in heaven. Probably just got claimed for that. Damon would never? No, but Latin auteur would. So they just give you a bunch of random challenges. Some new levels, too, that I haven't seen, but... I don't think I'm topping any leaderboards. Good. Toast blocked. $139 in the world. Owen did it in 14. What? Chivo's impossible challenge. Nah, I'm good on that. Maybe next time. Cool game. This ended up being, like, definitely worth my purchase so far. I'm looking forward to streaming more of it. Anyway, stick around, everybody. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back with Mario Maker 2. I know that there was, a Mario 3 campaign, style campaign that someone made that was recommended, that people said I would like. If anyone knows what that is, please send that my way. Also, if you have any good suggestions, also let me know. Alright, anyway, stick around. I'll be back. Just a minute. Mario Maker 2 up next.